Assalamualaikum sir. Today we're going to talk about inflation and employment issues, impact of COVID-19 on inflation and unemployment, and monetary and fiscal policies in India. Between Emma binti Muhammad, I will talk about introduction. Inflation can be defined as increase in the level of prices in any economy. There are various causes of inflation. Both inflation and unemployment are macroeconomic concepts. In this article, we are going to see what unemployment means and what exactly is meant by inflation, and then we will find out the relationship between unemployment and inflation, and accordingly we will conclude whether the relationship between unemployment and inflation holds. Unemployment is one of the major problems across the globe which almost all the countries of the world are facing. Unemployment produces unemployed people. Unemployed people are those people who are without jobs and looking for work. The labor force can be divided into two categories: employed people and unemployed people. Relate this situation with the concept of unemployment, then we can say that in case of a long-run increase in demand will give maximum benefit to the company or the industry. When the economy has a starting point, when the unemployment level in the economy is full. This is known as inflationary gap. Inflation is least expected in the deflationary conditions when there is unemployment equilibrium. Hence, inflation may only increase when there is high or full level of unemployment in the industry. When there is a full level of employment in the industry, then there are very little chances of increasing money supply to increase the national output. Hence, when money supply increase, then there is modest scenario of inflation.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Aliyah Nurul Ain binti Muhammad Rasidi. Effects of COVID-19 on inflation and unemployment in India. The outbreak of coronavirus disease 2019, that is COVID-19, first identified in Wuhan, the capital of Hubei, China, in December 2019, and since then having spread globally, has been recognized as a pandemic by the World Health Organization (WHO) on 11 March 2020. India is widely affected by this pandemic, as on 29 April 2020, more than 31,000 cases of coronavirus have been confirmed in India, with more than 1,000 deaths. Taking into consideration its severe intensity, seen in the context of India having the highest rate of density population in the world, the governments, both at union, states, and level, commence necessary action on war footing to prevent the spread of this pandemic. It was all the more so when it is known that this deadly disease do not have medical cure.
Next, I will talk about monetary and fiscal policies in India. Monetary policy, there are 6 points, which is price stability, controlled expansion of bank credit, promotion of fixed investment, restriction of inventories and stocks, promoting efficiency, and reducing rigidity. The first point, which is price stability, implies promoting economic development with considerable emphasis on price stability. The center of focus is to facilitate the environment which is favorable to the architecture that enables the developmental projects to run swiftly while also maintaining reasonable price stability. Controlled expansion of bank credit. One of the important functions of RBI is the controlled expansion of bank credit and money supply, with special attention to seasonal requirement for credit without affecting the output. Next is promotion of fixed investment. to increase the productivity of investment by restraining non-essential fixed investment. Next point is restriction of inventories and stocks. Overfilling of stocks and products becoming outdated due to excess of stock often results in sickness of the unit. Efficiency tries to increase the efficiency in the financial system and tries to incorporate structural changes such as deregulating interest rates, easing operational constraints in the credit delivery system, introducing new money market instruments. Last but not least, reducing rigidity. RBI tries to bring about flexibilities in operations which provide a considerable autonomy. It encourages more competitive environment and diversification. Fiscal policy, there are 3 points. First is economic growth, price stability, and full employment. Economic growth, fiscal policy helps maintain the economy's growth rate so that certain economic goals can be achieved. It controls the price level of the country so that when the inflation is too high, prices can be regulated. And lastly is full employment. It aims to achieve full employment or near full employment as a tool to recover from low economic activity. A damaging impact on an economy as large as India's, caused due a total lockdown, was imminent. Unemployment went up to 24% on May 17, 2020. This was possibly a result of a decrease in demand as well as the disruption of workspace faced by companies. Due to this impact, many of them loses their job. The most devastating impact of the virus and the lockdown had been on the economically backward classes with limited access to proper healthcare and other resources. It takes years to recover from unemployment crisis. From our side, we hope that this pandemic will be gone and we can stay with peace without any virus in our country. We also hope that everyone be responsible and adhere to the standard operating procedure SOP. It is our responsibility to care and safeguard our health. We need cooperation from everyone to break the COVID-19 infection chain. We hope that people who loses their job due to the pandemic will get their job back and can continue their life as usual. Thank you.